All right, so Danny, what kind of events do you guys have here at Tobacco Plaza coming up?
Well, this Friday we have a great event with Xikar, which Xikar makes one of the best lighters and cutters in the industry. Lifetime guarantee on any of their product that they sell. And they came out with a cigar called the HC 2 or 3 years ago, which stands for Havana Collection. It's not a Cuban cigar. It's actually made by J. Fuego. And they've come out with the fourth new blend. They came out a box press, which we're promoting this Friday night. But with our Xikar event, at all our events, we have food, drinks, cigars, cigar specials, giveaways, raffle prizes. But with the Xikar event, for every box of cigars you buy, you have a choice of a gift. And the main gift we're promoting is a gift pack, which comes with a cigar scissor, Xikar cigar scissor, a Xikar lighter, and a bottle of Xikar barbecue sauce. So what we're doing is we're cross-promoting with Maras of Syosset, and they're bringing barbecue food from Syosset. So hence brought the barbecue sauce into the equation.
Very cool.
And if you buy more than one box and you don't want 2 gift packs, they have a $100 lighter, the Xikar lighter that will be a choice as a gift. And ashtrays and shirts and hats. Scott, co-owner. Xikar is owned by Kurt and Scott, and Scott will be in town Friday night for that event.
Very
and
cool.
we do events once a month here at Tobacco Plaza, different manufacturer each month, and we do 2 dinners a year. And our upcoming dinner is with George Padron on April 17th. And for that dinner, or the event, which is celebrating Randy's father, Marshall, who's in business 40 years, just started October. So October to October will be his 40th anniversary. And George Padron is making a special cigar for our store called the TP40 for the 40th anniversary of Marshall's cigar business. And it's a 1926 blend, 6 1/4 by 60. Funny story about the 60 ring gauge, which again, what I was telling you before, that it's, the bigger the better is what they're doing. I prefer smaller ring gauges. Marshall is a 60 ring gauge plus. And I remember at the show in Texas 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when George Padron came out with a 7000, Marshall, which is their 60 ring gauge original from their regular line. George said, Marshall, come over here. You asked for it, I made it. A 60 ring gauge, and that was Padron's first 60 ring gauge, which was made because Marshall kept asking him, when are you going to make a 60 ring gauge? And also, I've been to George's place in Nicaragua many times, and George loves to tell the story that his first year at the show, I forget what show it was, 72, 73?
No, I think it was a little later than that with the anniversary when they came out.
So 76 maybe. But anyway, so George and his brother Orlando, now the company was started by George's father, and they said, Dad, we need to go to the show, we need to promote, He was making cigars just for Miami and selling it in Miami. He wasn't really selling it all over. And George pushed him to do the show, and Marshall came over, looked at the cigars, and there was, maybe 10 brands. It was before they came out with the anniversary, 10 sizes or whatever. And Marshall looked at it. Marshall knows a good cigar when he sees it. And he said, George, I'll take 6 of every one of them. And George says, I'm sorry, sir, we only sell them by the box. And Marshall said, yeah, I want 6 boxes of everything. And that was one of the 7 accounts that George opened up that year. So Marshall was one of his first outside of Miami accounts that year, one of the 7.
Wow.
And Marshall will never forget it, and neither will George forget it.
And that's kind of why you probably made that 40-year cigar for your dad, right?
Well, going back, yeah. I mean,
wow,
he said, what can we do? And he says, you know what, for you guys, for your father, it's always your father, for your father, which is nice. So, so this cigar, this is going to be one of the best cigars on earth. I mean, Padron already makes some of the best cigars on earth, and they came out with something new called the number 4, which is their 1964 series blend. They make a few sizes. They come out. This number 4 is a 60 ring box press. I was blown away at the show with it. Just came out. We carried it, of course, and it's one of the great cigars. So now they're going to make one for us in that size, a drop longer, in the 26 blend, which is slightly fuller body. And this is going to be one of the very best cigars that the world has ever seen. It's just, I'm not
very exciting. No, this is
these
exciting.
guys are like, when they're making it, it's like if I don't know who makes the best wine in the world. It's like Chateau Lafite. We're going to make one for Young's and the wine place in Great. Oh, okay, that's going to be good. I mean, it's really just something really special. I cannot wait for it.
A little background.
Everything they make is quality.
Alright, so here's a really nice gift set with a little bit of uniqueness to it. It's got a barbecue sauce that comes with it from Xikar. They got an actual scissor, is that known as a scissor?
Cutter, yes.
And then you have a torch in there as well. This will come with any box of cigars that you purchase at Tobacco Plaza in Great Neck on December 14th.
Any HC box.
HC box, correct.
So these are also other Xikar products. These are some of their awesome lighters. There's a few of their cutters. So this is one of their great lighters. So what makes this lighter so great is that the flame. Unlike most cigars, this has a windproof element. It also has a regular flame going, and the windproof keeps the regular flame lit in the wind, so you really just can't blow that out. Whereas every other lighter, even the ones that are wind resistant like this, with the blue flame, so oh, a torch goes right out. So it's wind resistant, and generally it's going to be fine in the wind because wind doesn't go so focused. But this, it could be a storm, and you could still light this one. So that's one of the great things about this.
So if you don't want the gift pack, the substitute will be this $100 lighter in place of buying one of their boxes of cigars.
The gift pack is a $95 value, and that's their $100 lighter.
Alright, cool. So that's really a good option.
Boxes, so between $160 and $200 thereabouts. So if you buy a box of those for $160, you get a $100 gift.
Okay.
It's a great deal.
That is a great deal.
That's from them. That's how they do things. They always do the right thing.
And is there any way for people to get in touch with your store online right now, or?
They can email us.
Okay.
Tobacco Plaza Ltd at AOL.com.
Okay.
They can go on our website.
They can go on our website, tobaccoplazaltd.com.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much. Tell me a little bit more about this case.
So the case has 10 cigars in it. It's Pete Johnson of Tatuaje Cigars, his Little Monster series, which he came out with this year. It's the small versions of his Halloween cigars of each of the last 5 years or so. And then we have the larger counterparts. This collection you can't get like this, and most of these you just can't get, period. They're completely gone. Nobody has them. And then it also comes with this Tatuaje lighter, which is a limited edition lighter from St. Dupont. It's one of these wind-resistant lighters. One of the best. This one's probably about $250. It's numbered. This is $297, and because it came out for Halloween from the Wolfman series, it's out of 666 lighters. So that comes in this case, along with the Halloween series cigars, and it's something that nobody has. Something put together like this except us. We just have one, and so we put it on the website.
So this is the Cigar HC that will be here for the party this weekend on the 14th, December 14th, at Tobacco Plaza in Great Neck. There'll be lighters and all kinds of stuff that they'll be promoting if you buy a box of cigars, just like was mentioned in the video before.